Thank you very much, Emily. Well, it is the 22nd day of the month, last day for Emily before she goes on maternity leave, by the way. We'll miss her. Of course, she's clapping in the background. To be honest, so it's looking good. No big problems. Emily's got more information on babies and the forecast.
I don't know about babies just yet. Well, I do have one at home, but yeah, this is my last day. And yeah, Tom, I'm going to miss everybody so much too. Temperatures were cool to start the day. We're looking at 5 degrees up in Barrie, 3 through Mount Forest, 9 through Toronto, 7 over towards Whitby. Current temperature of Lake Ontario, 9 degrees. Cool. Now for this afternoon, we do warm up below our seasonal average. We should be around 19 for this time of year. Only 14 through Toronto and Hamilton, 13 degrees through Guelph. We get cool enough this evening and through the overnight that we could actually see a little bit of frost firing up areas north of the city. Tomorrow morning, we're looking at about 7 degrees, and by tomorrow afternoon, beautiful forecast at or slightly above our seasonal average. Toronto getting up to 21. Same deal for Barrie. Whitby, a little closer to the water, seeing a daytime high of 18. And then for Sunday, we really warm up. The heat and humidity builds back in. We're seeing a daytime high of 24. So a beautiful weekend ahead. Good morning. It is Friday. Happy Friday to you. It is May the 22nd. I'm Emily Vukovic. 44 minutes after 5 o'clock. Temperatures this morning, little on the cool side. Do they warm up? Slightly. We're going to be below seasonal. We can thank a cold front and a northerly wind for that yesterday. Didn't bring in any moisture, but a little bit of cloud cover and cooler air. Now tomorrow morning, some areas outskirts of GTA could see a bit of frost. We'll talk more about that in your long range. But first, Tom, what's going on the roads? Well, I'm leaving you with a great weekend. Let's put it that way. So you can't blame me on this one. All right, we do have northerly winds continuing throughout the day today. Coming in, they're going to switch kind of from the northeast and the northwest. Regardless, they're going to be chilly, keeping us at about 14 degrees. Tomorrow, they do start to shift to more of a westerly flow. Temperatures are going to be warming up. And then for Sunday, we do have this low kind of passing to the north of us. We could see some late day showers moving in Sunday overnight and into Monday, giving us a fairly unsettled start to the beginning of the week. We've got the risk for seeing some embedded thunderstorms within that low, so don't be surprised if it's hot and kind of muggy and stormy. There they are right there for Tuesday, 25 degrees, but feeling like 31. Look at the gorgeous weekend. Saturday and Sunday looks fantastic and active weather moving into next week, but that's okay because we do actually really need the rain. Good morning. It is Friday. It is the 22nd of May. Thank you so much for joining us here on the Weather Network. I'm Emily Vukovic. Temperatures today, a little on the cool side. Yesterday, not too bad. We got up to, mid to high teens throughout much of the GTA. Some areas could actually be dealing with some overnight frost, especially north of the city and up through cottage country. All right, it's time now to take a look at your long-range forecast. All right, so the highlights, we're looking at a frosty start to the weekend. That's tonight and into tomorrow. But then we do have warmer weather weekend and nice conditions. Into next week, temperatures stay kind of muggy, but they're going to get unsettled. For tomorrow, frosty morning, warmer afternoon. The frost most likely up towards cottage country, but I wouldn't rule it out for Kitchener-Waterloo in through Guelph. We may see it through Vaughan and Newmarket. It's not going to be killing frost in those areas, though. We're just going to be hovering around that freezing mark. Saturday afternoon, we're looking at 21 through Newmarket as well as in through Barrie, 18 through Whitby, and 21 through Toronto. Sunday, mix of sun and clouds. Temperatures are going to be warmer. We're bumping up to low to mid 20s. 24 for Toronto and in through Hamilton. We're looking at 21 through Mount Forest and 22 up in Barrie. As we kick off next week, we've got an area of low pressure coming in that is going to be bringing us some unsettled weather. Rain, the potential is there for thunderstorms. We've got a brisk wind coming off of the lake. And then for Tuesday, the heat and the humidity is really going to start to build. Could be unsettled at times with the risk of isolated thunderstorms. And then for Wednesday, another warm and humid day, but we are like halfway below our average of rain for this month. So we certainly need it, that's for sure. Plants, gardens, grass. Now for Friday of next week, we're still going to stay quite mild. The pattern, it could go either way at this point. We're tracking some typhoons, and we'll talk more about this later on in the morning show, so make sure you stay with us. But by the end of next week, cooler values. Hi there, good morning. It's 4 minutes after 6 o'clock. I'm Emily Vukovic. Happy Friday. It is the 22nd of May, and even though we're going to be seeing sunshine today, it's going to be noticeably cooler. Temperatures to start off, we're looking at chilly conditions up through Mount Forest. We're only at 3 degrees. The weekend looks amazing. By the way, today is my last day. I'm going on maternity leave starting after my shift. So I'm leaving you with the best weather possible for the weekend. And then the rain's coming next week, and my fill-in, whoever that may be, they can deal with that, Tom.
Yeah, we'll be phoning you. If there's anything bad in the weather, we'll phone you at home. We'll get you up. Well, you'll be up early anyway with the baby all night long.
I do, and there's really not that much to talk about, and that's why I'm showing you the wind. A lot of people want to know about wind this time of year, though, because it is coming in from the north, and we do have cooler temperatures because of that. So it's going to kind of move towards a northeast and northwest wind throughout the day today, and only 14 degrees. Tomorrow, the winds will start to ease. They won't be as strong because today they could be gusting locally up to 50 kilometers an hour. Tomorrow, we'll see more in the way of sunshine and warmth. Temperatures getting back up into the low 20 range. For Sunday, we do have an area of low pressure that's going to be moving closer to the lower Great Lakes, and this is going to be giving us the risk of some isolated showers Sunday overnight and into Monday. And then for the first couple of days of next week, we're going to be slightly unsettled. We could see the risk of isolated thunderstorms embedded in this low. The heat and humidity is going to build, but this weekend looks fantastic. We're hot and we're humid for the beginning of next week.
Emily, having a baby, and she's doing your forecast right now.
I'm not having a baby while doing the forecast. Don't say that. You just totally jinxed me. Don't even. Okay, today, cooler temperatures. Tomorrow, much better. Today, we're going to get up to about 14 degrees. We can take that northerly wind, and some areas could be gusting up to about 50 kilometers an hour. For tomorrow, we're mild. Look at that. 21 through Newmarket, Barrie through Toronto, 22 in Guelph. We are going to be seeing beautiful temperatures as well for Sunday into the low 20s. Monday, we cool down just slightly, but it's still going to be fairly decent. We do have a little bit of active weather on the way, and I'll get to that. The winds today coming in from a more northerly direction. That's where our temperatures are going to be a little cooler today. And then tomorrow, the winds ease. That's why our temperatures are going up. And into the 7-day forecast, I'm leaving you with a fantastic weekend. Lots of sunshine and warm temperatures. Hi there, good morning. Thanks so much for joining us here on the Weather Network. I'm Emily Vukovic. It is Friday. It is the 22nd of May, and even though we're going to be seeing sunshine today, temperatures are going to be a little cooler than they have been. Reason being, cold front and northerly winds. Now, it's probably not going to be a killing frost in through like Vaughan, Kitchener, Waterloo, Newmarket, those areas, but up towards Barrie and in through Aurelia, up through Muskoka, Huntsville, those types of communities, they could actually see temperatures, 2 or 3 degrees below the freezing mark. For tomorrow, we're looking at that frosty morning, warmer afternoon, and temperatures, they're good. We're seasonal. We should be around 20 this time of year. 21 for Toronto, as well as Newmarket and Barrie. We're looking at 21 in Guelph and Hamilton, 19 through Niagara Falls. Sunday, a mix of sun and cloud, warmer temperatures. We're going to get kind of into the low to mid 20s. 24 for Toronto and Hamilton. And then to kick off next week, new system coming in. We actually do really need the rain, so it's okay. Let's just look at it this way. Rain and potential thunderstorms Monday, Tuesday, and even into Wednesday. All right, I'm going to turn things over to Tom. He's got an update on your morning commute. That's awesome. Thanks, Kevin. All right. Today we are going to be seeing some sunshine, but noticeably cool temperatures. More forecast details in just a few moments. But first, take a look at this must-see video. Oh, but when you see a video like that, and you see the poor birds, makes my stomach turn. Honestly, it just makes me so sad. Okay, well, today we've got winds coming out of the north, and that's what's helping keep our temperatures quite cool throughout the afternoon. You can see them gusting to about 50 kilometers an hour. By tomorrow, the winds will ease slightly, and we are going to be seeing more in the way of sunshine and warmer air pushing in with more of a westerly flow. By Sunday, temperatures are going to be mild. We're going to get into the warm sector of this next system that's moving through, and we desperately need rain. We're below, I think, half our average for this month. We've got rain moving in from Monday, probably late day Sunday and into Monday, and then it'll continue to be unsettled pretty much right until the middle of next week. We have some thunderstorms in the forecast. I won't be here, so I won't be the one to blame, but I'm leaving you with a beautiful weekend of 21 degrees tomorrow and 24 on Sunday. Here's Tom with a quick traffic preview. Good morning. It is Friday. It is May the 22nd. I'm Emily Vukovic, 44 minutes after 6 o'clock. Thanks so much for joining us. Temperatures today noticeably cooler than yesterday, but today is going to be cooler than it will be all weekend long. We're going to see beautiful sunshine and warm temperatures. I'll talk about that in just a few moments, but first, let's check in with Kevin Yard. I believe, Kevin, you are in beautiful Mississauga this morning, and you sent me a video of a skunk crossing the street. I hope it didn't come anywhere near you, did it? Well, it looks pretty good starting with today, if you don't mind below seasonal values. We should be around 20 for this time of year, but because of these northerly winds, we're actually only going to be seeing daytime highs around 14. Some areas could see wind gusts about 40 to 50 kilometers an hour. By tomorrow, the winds are going to start to ease. Our temperatures are going to be bumping up, and by Sunday, we are feeling kind of muggy. We're going to get up to about 24 degrees. Now, by Sunday night and into Monday, we do have a system approaching, and this could be bringing us a few isolated showers, possibly even some thunderstorm activity, not just for Sunday overnight, but into Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. So a fairly unsettled middle of next week. It's going to be hot. It's going to be humid. It's going to feel more like June. But the frost potential is there tonight for outlining areas of the GTA with temperatures hovering around the freezing mark. But then we've got a beautiful weekend ahead for Saturday and Sunday. Hi there. Thank you so much for joining us on this Friday. It's May the 22nd. I'm Emily Vukovic, 4 minutes after 7 o'clock, and we are seeing some beautiful sunshine. We're going to be talking about our weekend forecast in just a moment. But first, let's check in with Kevin Yard. He joins us from beautiful Mississauga this morning. Good morning, Kevin. Northerly winds today keeping us cool to the point where we may actually see some frost tonight in outlying areas of the GTA. Places like Caledon up through Shelburne and through Fergus, Kitchener, Waterloo, even up towards Barrie and through parts of Aurelia. That is where we're going to see that risk of the killing frost. Areas closer to the GTA still going to be hovering around that freezing mark. Now by tomorrow, temperatures are going to be warming up. A chilly start to the day, but then we're going to see some sunshine. Temperatures hovering around seasonal values, which is 20 for this time of year. Come Sunday, we do have a system approaching. So late Sunday, looking like overnight and into Monday, that's where we're going to start to see kind of our first round of unsettled weather. And then into Tuesday, Wednesday, showers are going to persist. We are going to see that risk of some thunderstorms with heat and humidity starting to build. So make sure you get out and enjoy this beautiful weekend we have in store.
And also I want to say, Emily, I'm going to miss you for when you're gone on your maternity leave. And unlike David Letterman, you will be coming back. So, and I'm shedding some tears right now.
Aw, Kevin, you're so sweet. I'll miss you too. A little bit. No, I'll totally miss you. And yeah, I will be back in about a year. But I'm leaving you with an awesome weekend. That's got to take some comfort in that, right? This afternoon, temperatures are a little bit cooler than seasonal. We should be around 20 for this time of year. We're only going to see a daytime high of 14. Tonight, going down to 9, 8 through Newmarket, 6 in Mount Forest, and through the overnight, we may see some frost in outlying areas of the GTA. Not necessarily going to be a killing frost for Kitchener, through Waterloo, through Cambridge, up through Vaughan and Newmarket, but up through Barrie and Aurelia, we could get about 3 degrees below the freezing mark. Tomorrow, a gorgeous afternoon. We're looking at temperatures in the low 20s, tons of sunshine, and then we warm up even further for Sunday. 24 for Toronto, 21 in Mount Forest. We're looking at 22 degrees in Barrie and 24 through Hamilton. Nice day. Now for Monday, we get a little bit cooler. We do have a system coming in that is going to be bringing us some much needed rain. And that rain is going to continue to keep things unsettled for the next couple of days, well, Monday through Wednesday, at least next week. The winds today are partly to blame for our cool temperatures coming in from the north, gusting to about 50 kilometers an hour at times. Here's Tom with a quick traffic preview. Thanks, Kevin, and what a beautiful weekend we have in store. We've got temperatures today below our seasonal average. We're only looking at about 14 degrees today. We should be around 20 for this time of year. 9 up in Barrie, 13 through Whitby, and 14 down through Hamilton. Things are going to cool down this evening. We've got temperatures mid to high single digits, depending on where you are. So if you're hitting the town, make sure you grab a jacket. Tomorrow morning, things can be a little chilly. We are actually expecting a little bit of frost now through Kitchener, Waterloo, and in through Vaughan and Newmarket, hovering around that freezing mark. But up through Barrie and in through Aurelia, you could see a killing frost. We've got temperatures that are going to be 2 to 3 degrees below the freezing mark. But by tomorrow afternoon, as you can see, we're sitting at seasonal. And by Sunday, we've got temperatures rising above. The heat and the humidity will start to build. The winds today are coming out of a northerly direction. That is certainly not helping our temperatures, that's for sure. Tomorrow, the winds will ease. Today, we could see sustained winds 30 to 40 kilometers an hour, gusting upwards about 50. By the weekend, the winds are easing, and we've got more sunshine on the way for not only Saturday, but for Sunday. And then early next week, we are going to be seeing that risk of a few isolated showers, possibly some thunderstorms, and the heat and the humidity is really going to start building back in. By Tuesday, we're actually going to feel closer to 31 when you factor in the humidex. Here's Tom with a quick traffic preview. Good morning. It's 7:44. I'm Emily Vukovic. It's Friday. It is May the 22nd. Before we check in with Kevin Yard and your forecast details, let's take a look at this must-see video. If you've been checking in with us these last couple of days, by this honestly just breaks my heart. So hopefully they get it cleaned up as well and as soon as possible. Kevin Yard joins us in beautiful Mississauga this morning. He is at Carasaga, and it kicks off this weekend. It looks like so much fun, Kevin. Today, it's going to be a little on the cool side. We've got winds coming in from the north. We can thank that cold front for switching things up for us yesterday. We are going to continue to see that northerly wind tomorrow. Tomorrow morning, we do have a frost risk throughout parts of Waterloo, through Kitchener, through Guelph, possibly hovering around the freezing mark, but areas further north up through Barrie and Collingwood, a couple of degrees below the freezing mark. Now for us over the weekend, it's gorgeous. We've got tons of sunshine, high pressure in place. Sunday overnight and into Monday, we've got a system approaching, giving us showers, risk of isolated thunderstorms right to the middle of next week. Good morning. Happy Friday. It is May the 22nd. I'm Emily Vukovic. It's 4 minutes after 8 o'clock. And my countdown is on. Today I start my maternity leave, so I will miss everyone for the next year, especially you, Kevin Yard. You have been, Kevin's frozen. He can't even hear me, I don't think. See, and I was going to be really cheeky and kind of cute, but now I can't be. Anyways, Kevin is joining us live today in Mississauga, and he's at Carasaga, which is such a wonderful multicultural event. It's happening all weekend long. You don't want to miss it. If you live in the area, conditions are going to be beautiful for it, so make sure you check it out. I will continue my sad and lovely goodbyes to Kevin in just a few moments, but first, take a look at this must-see video. This is so devastating. You see images like this and you just think, oh, how does it happen? And then you think of the poor animals that are impacted by this. Honestly, it makes me feel sick and it just breaks my heart. Okay, Tom, here's my heartfelt goodbye to you. Tom bought me some beautiful flowers this morning, and, well, I'm certainly going to miss you.
And I will miss you on the air, but I will come over to the house, bug you every once in a while just to check out that beautiful baby when we find out exactly it's boy or girl. It doesn't matter. And we'll be coming over to see you. So I'm looking forward to that. Across. Emily's got more information on babies and the forecast.
I don't really know much about this baby yet. It hasn't arrived, but I do know about the forecast. We are going to be seeing that northerly wind continues throughout the day today. That's what's keeping our temperatures below our seasonal average. 14 is the best we're going to get today. 20 is where we should be. Keep in mind, early tomorrow morning, because of the clear sky tonight, areas further north of the GTA could be waking up to a little bit of frost tomorrow morning. But by tomorrow afternoon, we clear out. Things look great. We're warm. We're sunny. Similar story for Sunday. But Sunday night, we have this system approaching the lower Great Lakes, giving us some unsettled conditions for the beginning of next week. So make sure you get out and enjoy this beautiful weekend. Heat and humidity returns, as does the risk of thunderstorms Monday, Tuesday, and into Wednesday. Thank you so much, Kevin. Such a great weekend for it, too. Conditions, temperatures, they look great. Today, we're a little bit on the cool side. We're only getting up to a high of 14 degrees. Now, we can thank a cold front and northerly wind for that. Tonight, there is a chance that outlying areas of the GTA could pick up some frost, even in through Guelph and Newmarket and Vaughan, through Kitchener, through Waterloo, temperatures dropping to about the freezing mark, but up through Barrie and in through Collingwood, that's where temperatures could be dropping, 2 to 3 degrees below. So that could be a killing frost if you've planted anything delicate. Now, by tomorrow afternoon, we're looking at 21 for Newmarket, 21 up in Barrie, 18 for Whitby, so we get closer to our seasonal average. And then on Sunday, we really warm up. We're getting temperatures around 22 to 24 degrees throughout the GTA. Sunday, overnight and into Monday, we've got a system on the way, and I'll show you that in a moment. But first, let's talk about the winds for today. Coming in from the north, they're switching from a northwest to a northeast, back to a northwest, so it's going to be a little breezy. Could see areas gusting up to about 50 kilometers an hour later on this afternoon. For tomorrow, the winds will start to ease. They'll be coming in from more of a westerly direction, and that'll help warm up our temperatures. We are going to be seeing that low push push in late Sunday and into Monday, bringing us some unsettled weather. So we've got showers in the forecast. And then for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and even into Thursday, it looks as though we are going to be seeing some unsettled conditions, but the heat and humidity will build, and we've got the risk of isolated thunderstorms as well. So make sure you get out and enjoy this beautiful weekend. Here's Tom now with a traffic preview. It really does. It is such a wonderful experience and a great learning experience too for a lot of people that are, not familiar with different cultures. It's going to be a great weekend for it weather-wise. Today, we're a little on the cool side. We're only going to get up to about 14 degrees. And then this evening, we're looking at temperatures around 9. Tomorrow, we've got a nice day. We're looking at temperatures bumping up into the low 20s, which is where we should be for this time of year. But tonight, areas could actually see a little bit of frost, especially north of the GTA up through cottage country. Temperatures at the 0 mark or hovering just below. Now for Sunday, we've got warmth. Temperatures about 24 degrees. And as we get into next week, we're going to start to get a little muggy. Before I get there, I'm going to talk about the winds for today. They're going to be coming in from a northerly direction. Temperatures are staying cool because of these northerly winds. But by tomorrow, the winds start to ease. They come in from more of a westerly direction. So tomorrow afternoon, as we've been talking about, absolutely beautiful conditions. We've got this low starting to approach throughout the day on Sunday. So a little bit more cloud cover, but temperatures bump up as we get into the warm sector. And then conditions are going to stay relatively unsettled into the beginning of next week. We actually become kind of hot and muggy. So we've got the risk of isolated thunderstorms and just a very unstable pattern moving in Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, even into Thursday, with the heat and the humidity values certainly starting to rise. All right, I'm going to turn things over to Tom Reynolds for a quick preview on traffic. Hi there. Good morning. Thank you so much for joining us here on the Weather Network. It's Friday. It is May the 22nd. I'm Emily Vukovic, and I'm a little sad to say that it is my last day before I go on maternity leave. Tom Reynolds and my producer, John Draper, have both been cracking jokes about how I'm going on a year-long vacation and that every day is a weekend and I get to sleep in and do all these wonderful things. Well, to the two of you, no, that's not the case. I don't have a better comeback. Kevin Yard knows that maternity leave isn't a vacation, don't you, Kevin?
I certainly know that, and I am going to miss you as well, Emily, so hurry back and enjoy your time off. Okay, I'm going to follow Chloe back inside to the studio.
He's going to get your foot caught in there, Kevin. Right now, big problems on the 401. Four problems westbound. So otherwise, it's not doing too badly through that stretch. Now, it's Emily's last day, of course.
What are you doing over here?
She's going on maternity leave, and we're going to miss you.
Aw, thanks, Tom.
All the best, and have a great time with your baby.
You're too tall with the framing now.
I know, I'll get down a little bit. But anyway, good.
Oh,
there
no,
we go.
we're taking off the
Making
screen.
some adjustments, but have a great time. Just enjoy your time off. I know it's not going to be a vacation. We'll keep you posted, too, about how she's progressing.
When I have the baby. Okay, you got to go.
Okay, I got to go.
I'm going to give the forecast. All right, we are seeing a northerly wind today, so temperatures are certainly going to be a little cooler than they should be, except, John, you got to fix my framing. Now I feel like I'm really short. We are going to be seeing a nice weekend. Temperatures getting into the low 20s for not only Saturday, but for Sunday as well. Sunday, late night into Monday, we do have some showers on the way, and we are going to be seeing the potential for almost June to July-like values next week with a lot of humid and muggy conditions. Showers, a lot of instability. Thunderstorms could potentially be in the forecast, so make sure you get out and enjoy this weekend. So this weekend, when it's absolutely gorgeous and the sun is shining, just be mindful of your speed. I know from working with Tom for all these years that people tend to go a little bit faster when it's sunny. But the OPP, they're going to be out and they will get you. All right, thanks for joining us. I'm Emily Vukovic. It is Friday. It is May the 22nd. And before we get to forecast details, we're going to check in with Kevin Yard. He is having a great time at Carasaga this morning in Mississauga. And Kevin, what are you up to?
Put it down, Emily. What do you think? And back.
I think you spent the last hour practicing is what I think. Kevin, you're awesome. Okay, we've got a northerly wind coming in today. That's not helping our temperatures warm up. In outlying areas of the GTA, the winds will start to ease throughout the day tomorrow. We're going to see more in the way of sunshine and temperatures getting up into the low 20s. It's going to be a beautiful start to the weekend. Sunday, again, warm, sunny, but by Sunday, late day, More so Sunday overnight and into Monday. Showers moving in with this new area of low pressure, and it is going to be bringing us some fairly unsettled conditions into next week. Temperatures are going to be rising, but it's going to be unstable Monday through Wednesday. Hi there, good morning. Thanks so much for joining us here on the Weather Network. I'm Emily Vukovic. It is Friday. It is May the 22nd. And coming up this weekend, we have some very special programming. It airs Saturday at 7. You don't want to miss it. Here's a little preview of what you'll see. A new episode of Storm Hunters airs this Saturday, 7 o'clock. Okay, the winds today are certainly cooler than they should be for this time of year. They're coming in straight from the north, so we are going to be feeling that brisk wind, and that's why we're only getting up to about 14 degrees today. Tonight, we could see some overnight frost in outlying areas of the GTA. Killing frost up towards cottage country, so cover plants if you've already got them in the ground. And we're looking at a pretty decent weekend. We've got sunshine and mild temperatures. Time now for your long-range forecast. I'm Emily Vukovic. Joining me, meteorologist Dr. Doug Gillum. It is all about the weekend and beyond, and it looks as though we're going to get summer-like temperatures back.
We are. This weekend really not the long range, but we can't help talking about it. A nice warm-up as you go through the weekend and next week. We'll finally get the yards and gardens watered.
That's good because we're at like, what, half our average?
Yeah, over the past month, we're running 50 millimeters below what we should be seeing.
Wow, that's incredible. Okay, well, before we get there, we've got gorgeous conditions for Saturday.
But we'll have a few more degrees as well. And then a front comes through early on Monday, brings a period of rain and thunderstorms, and not an all-day rain, but the threat for showers and thunderstorms continues into the afternoon.
Okay.
Then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, muggy, unsettled at times. Again, not a washout.
System thunderstorms are kind of more like daytime heating,
more daytime
instability.
Heating, right.
Okay.
So we'll take a look at the movie that runs through the middle of next week. Again, we see on and off periods of showers and thunderstorms. No point focusing on timing at this point. Just, again, on and off showers and thunderstorms with some sunshine and warm conditions throughout the week. As we get to Friday, the best chance of having a dry day. However, as we head to the end of next week and into the weekend, after a warm and humid day on Friday, we do have some cooler air to the north, and a boundary will be stalled near southern Ontario. So we've got the summer-like conditions to the south and potentially unsettled weather as we go through next week with that boundary draped across southern Ontario.
So the point is here, get out and enjoy this weekend with sunshine and warm temperatures. Yes. Hi there, good morning. Thanks so much for joining us here on the Weather Network. I'm Emily Vukovic. It's Friday. It is the 22nd of May. And before we check in with Kevin and go to your forecast details, take a look at this must-see video. Because of this, we're going to continue to follow this story as it unfolds, so make sure you stay with us for more details. All right, Kevin Yards, it is my last day before my maternity leave, and I'm probably going to miss you the most because you honestly make me laugh out loud like one of those big belly laughs every single morning.
Well, I'm going to miss you as well, and have a wonderful maternity leave, Emily, and I'll see you in a year for sure.
All right, thanks so much, Kevin. It looks like a wonderful event, and yeah, the weather is going to really cooperate. Today we're cooler than we should be. We're normally at about 20 for this time of year, so getting up to only 14 degrees for us. Now, outlying areas of the GTA could be dealing with an overnight frost into tomorrow morning. We're talking Vaughan, Newmarket, Kitchener, Waterloo, up towards Barrie and in through Collingwood. Keep that in mind. Winds, they could be strong at times, gusting 30 to 40 kilometers an hour, possibly even 50 in local areas. And then throughout the day tomorrow, those winds are going to ease. We're going to see more of a westerly flow, which is good news. That'll help warm up our temperatures. So for Saturday afternoon, we're looking at temperatures back into the low 20s. Sunday looks great, temperatures low to mid 20s. And then late day Sunday, we do have some showers moving in with a new area of low pressure, and it's going to keep us relatively unsettled through the beginning of next week. Hi there, I'm Emily Vukovic. Thanks for joining us here on the Weather Network. It is Friday. It is May the 22nd. And before we get to forecast details, take a look at this must-see video. See these poor animals be impacted by it. Full story details coming up in just a little while. Today we are going to be seeing some sunshine. Tonight some areas could see a little bit of frost through Kitchener, Waterloo, through Vaughan, through Newmarket. The killing frost, however, will be up towards cottage country where we're looking at temperatures kind of, 2 to 3 degrees below the freezing mark. So if you've got some delicate plants, if you can, cover them up. The winds today are going to be gusting up to about 50 kilometers an hour locally, and tomorrow they will start to ease. The winds are coming in from the north, so it is going to be a cool breeze today. That's why our temperatures barely hitting the mid-teens. By Saturday afternoon, we warm up significantly. We're going to see daytime highs in the low 20s. By Sunday, we'll see a nice day, but then Sunday night and into Monday, new system approaching. This one's going to be giving us some showers and the risk for a few isolated thunderstorms Monday, Tuesday, and into Wednesday. So we're looking at a fairly unsettled start to next week, but it's good. We need the rain. We're like halfway below average for this month. So get out and enjoy the sun this weekend, and we've got unsettled conditions early next week.